students, today we will start our third chapter. Its name is Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. In this chapter, we will study about pair of linear equations in two variables. In 9th class, we have studied chapter linear equations in two variable. Means वहाँ एक equation थी जो two variables में थी. यहाँ हम pair of linear equation, pair means two equations के बारे में study करेंगे. First of all, what do you mean by equation? Equation means to compare or equate. When we use a sign of equality, then it is called an equation. Suppose example, x is equal to 5. Means here x, value of x is 5 and or we are assigning 5 as the value of x. This sign is called equal to sign and this is called an equation. After this, linear. As we have studied in previous chapter, polynomials, linear polynomials means having degree 1. In same way, linear equation means a equation having degree 1. Now, linear equation in two variables, this concept we have studied in our previous class. Standard form of linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where x and y are variables and a and b cannot be equal to 0. Means a और b 0 नहीं हो सकते. अगर इनमें से कोई भी एक वैल्यू 0 होगी, suppose a is 0, then it will become by plus c, then it will be a linear equation in one variable. So condition is there, a cannot be equal to 0, b cannot be equal to 0 and a and b are real numbers. Now our chapter is pair of linear equations in two variables. Means in this we will study about pair of linear equation. In pair of linear equation, the most general form of these equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where this a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 are real numbers such that this a1, b1, a2, b2 cannot be equal to 0. A pair of linear equations in two variables can be solved by graphical method. Means in this we use graphs, and second is algebraic method. In algebraic method also, first is substitution method. Substitution means to substitute or replace. In this, we find the value of one variable in the form of other variable, then we replace the variable. In elimination method, to remove or eliminate. In this, we eliminate one variable, then we find value of other variable. And third method is cross multiplication method. Substitution method we will study in exercise 3.3. Elimination method in 3.4. Cross multiplication 3.5. Total there are 7 exercises, 3.1 to 3.7. In 3.1 we will study graphical method and algebraic method both. In 3.2 we will compare these constants or these coefficients of x1, y1, x2, y2. And in 3.6, pair of reducible method. In 3.7, it's optional. Now come to its graphical method. In graphical method, the graph of pair of linear equations is represented by two lines. There are three conditions. First one is when the two lines intersect at a point. This is x-axis, y-axis. This one is first line and this one is second line. That it is for a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. And if it is for a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. and they are intersecting at one point. This is our first condition. In second condition, when two lines are parallel. Parallel means the lines which do not intersect at any point. X-axis, Y-axis, this is for a1x, b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and this is for a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Third condition, three lines are coincident lines. Coincident lines means when two lines overlap each other, means they don't have separate any point. Both lines lie on same points. These are called coincident lines. Again, x, x dash, y, y dash. This line represent both the conditions. a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Behavior of lines we will study by following examples. We know that our standard equation of pair of linear equation in two variables are a1x, b1y, c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Let's take some example. X minus 2y is equal to 0, 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0. Comparing their ratios, a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to minus 2, c1 is equal to 0. a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to 4, c2 is equal to minus 20. So 1 by 3 not equal to minus 2 by 4 means when a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then by graphical methods lines are intersecting and having unique solution, means they will have only one solution and system will be consistent. I will tell you later what do you mean by consistent, and one more word, inconsistent. After this, comparing these, a1 by a2 means 2 by 4, we will get 1 by 2, b1 by b2 3 by 6 means again 1 by 2. Similarly, c1 by c2 is equal to a by 2, 1 by 2. So from here we get the result a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. In this case, lines are coincident lines, and these lines will have infinite many solutions. In this case, these will have infinite many solutions. Why these will have infinite many solutions? If we put the value of x, then value of y will be changed. In similar case, because their ratio is same, then system will be consistent, and in this case both the equations depend on each other for the values of their variables, then system will be consistent but dependent. Means these variables are depending on each other for their values. Third example is x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. 2x plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Here a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2, 2 by 4 again 1 by 2. c1 by c2, minus 4 by minus 3 means 1 by 3. Means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. In this case, ratio of first two terms is equal and third one not equal. So lines will be parallel. This graph will have, or this condition will have parallel lines, and condition, there will be no solution and system will be inconsistent. Now in this we have studied new words consistent and inconsistent. What do you mean by consistent? If a system of linear equation is having one solution or more than one solution, then system is called consistent, or at least one solution should be there. Means in these pair of linear equation have at least one solution, then this system is called consistent. If they are having more than one solution, then it will be consistent but dependent. But if they are having no solution, then it is called inconsistent.